I think we do have Mara McDonald. She has arrived there on scene and has a live camera up. Mara, can you hear us? Are you there? Yep. Okay.
Kimberly, we're in the middle of Grand River right now. Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
We're in the middle of Grand River right now. All right, I'm trying to put this into perspective for everybody to show you what's been happening here. So you can see police have cordoned off Grand River right there. Straight across the street from me is really where this whole thing started tonight, at least from what we're getting initially from MSU police, that the shots that were initially fired were fired near Berkey Hall, which is across the street over there. They then say that there were potential issues in the student union, which is about 2 buildings further that way, as well as potentially Phillips Hall. So right now, where this started is right over here. I can only walk so close because police, I mean, we've got people out here with long guns that are everywhere, and this shooter is not in custody at this point. But let me show you this one. Take a look over here. Do you see the ambulance lights through the crosswalk over there? There is a line of ambulances there that is at least 12 deep. Once again, another spot that we cannot get into because they've got it cordoned off with police officers everywhere. I will tell you that I'd say within the last 15 minutes, since we dumped our live truck and started, walking the scene in here, we've seen a tremendous amount of police activity move from, this really is the heart and the center of East Lansing, going that way over to off-campus apartment areas. So why that is, not clear. Let's talk about injuries and fatalities. I can tell you that according to a member of the MSU administration that the station has spoken to, there is at least 1 fatality confirmed. As far as the extent of the injuries right now, I don't want to speculate on the number because, quite frankly, it's all over the place. So we simply do not know. We are in a position where police are actively on the ground looking for this shooter. So it is, to put it mildly, a little bit tense out here. Yeah, we've got to be careful about where we go. Bottom line.
In fact, I want Darnell to weigh in on something you just mentioned. You're looking at all these people with long rifles and the firepower that is amassed around. Darnell, that's part of why everybody needs to shelter in place, because you don't want to be mistaken for the wrong person.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you, Devin. That's I was going to bring that point up. There's no way to tell who is a suspect and who could be a possible victim, and so it's so important that everybody remain inside. It's so urgent. So if parents are watching, I know that's not in our viewing area, but if parents are watching us and listening, tell your students, please do not leave. I mean, for their safety on all levels, it's so critical. So you're absolutely right. Absolutely right, Devin.
And Mara, they are still trying to put together, I guess, a staging area for reporters. But the same thing, it must feel pretty tense for you to be standing where you are at the moment.
I mean, I'm surrounded by police officers. I'm not concerned for my safety, Devin. I don't want to create a problem like you just mentioned, because it's dark out here, okay? They don't know who's walking around out here. And while Eric clearly has a camera on his shoulder, they're tense. They don't know where this person is, the suspected shooter. So that's what we're dealing with out here right now. And it is eerily quiet up here, with the exception of the wail of a siren every once in a while, which is, for anyone who spent time on this campus, Grand River is the heart of East Lansing. It's typically buzzing with people. Everything is always open. It's always loud. I mean, always. And it's nothing. It's absolute silence. Back to you.